All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone, which are the men that rule well and the men that taught us His truth. And of course, peace, blessings, and salutations be to the elect, as always. And Lord's will, the title will be, don't get too caught up. Now the inspiration of this lesson comes from, the recent events where we had the situation with the dock workers going on strike and people, people were stocking up on foods and things like that. And, brothers getting their hopes up, which is a good thing. We're supposed to get our hopes up whenever, evil happens to this place. And more so, this lesson is an exhortation for younger Akim to keep in mind of certain things, okay? We have to keep in mind that when the scriptures say to measure thou the times diligently, all right, that doesn't mean jump and think that every little thing that's happening, which it is according to prophecy, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't mean that, it's time to jump ship. It doesn't mean that it's time for you to, bug out and be like, yo, I got to get ready. You got to be ready in the spirit always, meaning no matter what, be ready in the spirit. The scriptures speak about us being as pilgrims in that time, right? Well, let me read it. Let me read the scripture real quick, okay? Because in reality, you always need to keep a sober mind in every situation, all right? Because we saw the hurricane and everything like that happened, all these different things that happened recently. Diddy went to jail and all that other garbage, right? Well, the prophecies, the end time prophecies are going to happen according to the order of the Lord. Okay, yes, the dock workers going on strike could have been hectic if they would have kept it going longer and we ran out of supplies. Right? And that's what people, thought. I had a coworker talking about, I've been stacking up for 6 months, so we're getting ready for this. And I was like, okay. And then next thing you know, the strike only lasted like a day or two, right? So Proverbs 13:12, hope deferred maketh the heart sick, but when the desire cometh, it is a tree of life, right? Hope deferred, our hope, the scriptures speak about the captive hasteneth to be loose, right? The captive exile hasteneth to be loose, and that's us right now, right? Now, but you got to keep in mind, though, just because you see something like that, you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. Esau is never gonna tell you what he's really never gonna give you a warning. He's a devil, but we had to keep in mind. All right, and then you had the most importantly though, you had the Iran attacking Israel, which is a beautiful thing, man. Those are the wars and the rumors of wars, but we gotta keep in mind. What do the scriptures say? Because according to prophecy, all right, when you really look at things and analyze things in the spirit, if the MOTB is not implemented as mandatory, we're going to sit tight, man. All right, yeah, the war can heat up, but until that hour of temptation comes, ain't going to be no missiles hitting this place, man. Okay, until the MOTB is implemented as mandatory, until the hour of temptation comes in. Okay, so hope deferred make it the heart sick. So constant, getting your hopes up. All right, that's why our Zaquan, our elder, our head of the camp, said to keep your hope moderate. And it's very true. You don't want to hope too hard and say fuck everything, and then you still got to go to work in the morning. You still got to go back to work after camp. And there's nothing wrong with getting your hopes up, all right? But everything that happens in front of you, you have to analyze it through the spirit, okay? Hey, and I believe that we'll know when that time really comes, man. Because, hey, what did Apostle Paul say in the book of Romans, right? Let me actually get that. I don't have it in the list. In Romans 13, he also said we're not in darkness. Yep. Yeah, Romans 13:12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let's put on the armor of light. Yeah, we're putting on these scriptures, man. Or not. I meant to get the 1 Thessalonians. 1 Thessalonians 5:4. But ye brethren are not in darkness, so that they should overtake you as a thief. Right. That time of trouble, all right, because what does verse 3 says? For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. See, that trouble is going to overtake them, brothers and sisters. We don't got to worry. All right, us sincere believers, we don't got to worry about nothing, man. The Lord's going to let us know when I really believe that. The Lord's going to let us know when it's truly time. All right? We're going to know through the Spirit. We're going to feel it. We're going to feel it in our bones, man. All right? It says, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness that they should overtake you as a thief. Right? We're not going to get overtaken like how the world is. Because everybody else stocked up. According to the scriptures, they're going to get caught off guard. And of course, you're going to have some that aren't. But the majority are going to get caught off guard. You had people buying toilet paper, man. Again, man, with the TP. I don't get why people stock up on TP, right? Anyway, it doesn't matter, though. The point is, don't get too caught up, man. Okay? Hey, that day is going to overtake people like a thief, but not us, because we're not in darkness, all right? Matthew 24:13, right? Because the point is to remember, this is an endurance race, okay? This is an endurance race. It's not a sprint. You got to pace yourself. Okay? Hope deferred maketh the heart sick. Okay? You don't want to make yourself, you don't want to make your mind sick and get depressed and sad. Matthew 24:13, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Right? You have to endure this thing until the very end of it all, man. You got to keep the faith until the very end. It doesn't matter how bad it looks and then it goes back to normal, because I was talking to one of the older brothers. That could happen too. We might be in for example, the hurricane that happened. There's people right now that are in a end of the world like situation. They got to start over. Their home is washed away. Their cars are gone. Everything is gone. They can't go back to work in the morning, right? But is life over? No. The MOTB still ain't implemented. All right, permanent. I mean, as mandatory. But World War III hasn't fully, isn't in full effect yet. Life is still going on. I'm at the plantation right now. We would have rather have had everything go to shit now, but that's not the plan of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Your job is to measure the time diligently, all right? Keep the faith and keep reporting as things come out. Keep watching. It ain't over yet. We ain't at the end. We're at the end, but we ain't at the finish line yet, okay? Hebrews 12:1, wherefore seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. Right? So put aside everything, man. Put aside the fact that hey, sometimes you gotta block that desire of being too quick to leave. All right. At the end of the day, it's according to the Lord's timing. And if you know prophecy, what do you know? You know that the MOTB has to be made mandatory. All right. Has to be made mandatory before we can get out of here. I remember the elder Apostle Tahar said, once you see the mark of the beast being made mandatory, man, it could be 3 weeks, it could be 6 months till Yahweh Shai come back after that. All right, and that's through the Spirit. He didn't just speak as a man. He said that because of what the scriptures say. All right, so because we know man know at the time, but we know that once that happens, man, until that happens, man, we're sitting tight. Okay? We gonna just keep on doing the work. We gonna keep singing this beautiful song, man. Verse 2, Hebrews 12:2. And like it says here, though, let aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. Looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set at the right hand of the throne of the Most High, right? Because Yahweh Shai went through all that pain and suffering, right? He's the author and finisher of our faith. He had to be patient, man. He had to suffer through his, man. All right, and we got to do the same thing, man. All we got to do is wait. All we're doing is waiting and reporting as we go. It ain't that hard. Hey, we still got to go. Jacob's trouble isn't really here yet. All right, it is for some of the tribes, some places, but here in America, it really ain't. It ain't up there like that yet. Okay? It says, but yeah, like I was saying though, Yahweh Shai is the author and finisher of our faith. He went through all that. All right, he had to endure with patience as well, the same way how we have to endure with patience. Yes, we have to suffer too. All right, and when that time comes, man, we gonna suffer even more, but we gonna really be on a level in that time. Okay, when we really see things take off, when we really are in Jacob's trouble, when you don't gotta wake up and go to work in the morning, man, you'll know what time it is. Luke 21:19, in your patience possess ye your souls. Right. Hold yourself steady, man. The scriptures say to keep thy heart, or watch thy heart with all thy diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Don't overbear yourself with hey, keep your hope moderate. All right. Don't think we out of here next week. Have the mindset of it, But don't really sit there and think, all right, next month Yahweh Shai coming back. Amen. We don't know exactly when things are gonna go completely, upside down here. All right. That's why the point is to keep the faith. Hey, keep reporting, man. Keep watching. Watch as well as pray, the scriptures say. Okay? So, hey, don't get too caught up in what's going on. Look at everything through a spiritual lens and filter it through the scriptures and keep the faith. Keep the hope. All right? Keep that hope moderate. So I hope this was exhorting and edifying. I want to say, Kol Haloyim La Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai B'Hashem Merkago Dash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone, which are the men that rule well and that taught us His truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations as always to the elect. Shalom.